Once upon a time, in a cozy little town, there was a boy named Tommy. Tommy was known all over the town, not for his height or his curly red hair, but for his knack for getting into mischief. Some called him a clever lad, while others shook their heads and said he was just a naughty boy. Every morning after breakfast, Tommy would put on his blue dungarees and his favorite red shoes and dash out of the house, ready for adventure. His first stop was always Mr. Brown's garden. Mr. Brown loved his garden more than anything, and Tommy loved it too, not for the flowers, but for the butterflies that fluttered around like little pieces of dreams. One sunny day, as Tommy crouched behind the hydrangeas, he spotted something shiny underneath the apple tree. He tiptoed towards it, making sure Mr. Brown was nowhere in sight. His eyes widened with delight as he picked up a small, golden key. It was not like any key he had seen before. This must open something special, Tommy thought excitedly. But what? Off he went, his mind a flurry of possibilities. He tried the key in the locks of old sheds and garden gates, even the door of the bakery shop when nobody was looking, but nothing seemed to fit. Just as he was about to give up, Tommy noticed a curious-looking box half buried in the soft earth near the creek. His heart thumped with excitement. Could this be the treasure he'd been searching for? With trembling hands, he slipped the golden key into the lock. Click! The box opened to reveal a map. The map was old and crinkly and marked with a big X. Treasure, he whispered, his eyes sparkling with the thrill of it. The map led through the woods and past the big oak tree, the one with the hollow trunk, into the field where the daisies grew. As the evening sun dipped below the hills, casting a golden glow, Tommy followed the map's directions. Step by step, he edged closer to the X that danced in his imagination. Finally, the X was marked right under a fallen log that had been there since like forever. Tommy dug with his hands, dirt flying everywhere, until he hit something hard. Inside a dusty old box, he found treasure indeed, a collection of the most colorful marbles, each glistening like a tiny rainbow in the fading light. From that day on, Tommy kept the marbles in a jar on his windowsill, a reminder that sometimes a little bit of mischief leads to the brightest of adventures.